Chapter 2, Duties of the Medical Office Manager. More key terms there. Again, you don't have to learn them all and be an exact expert, but you do need to be familiar with them. Page 26 is our introduction. The chapter starts with different management theories. Do read that and become familiar with that. Maybe even decide what type of manager you might want to be based off of these theories, which ones you prefer. Page 27, management versus supervision. There is a difference. You'll learn that when you read that page in that section. 28, delegating authority to others. This is a hot topic in healthcare and just in general, but especially within healthcare management. What is something that you must do as the manager, and what are the things that you can delegate safely, effectively, to be sure to meet outcomes and make sure you get all the things taken care of in a day. Coaching and mentoring staffs, bottom of page 28. Motivating employees, happy employees do a great job. They want to be there, they enjoy their role, they'll go above and beyond when they feel appreciated, when they're acknowledged, etc. Page 30, characteristics of a medical office manager. Multitasking is a huge trait, if you will, characteristic that it is a necessity. Honestly, it's a necessity to work in healthcare. You have to be able to multitask and you need to be flexible. Responsibilities of the medical office manager are listed on the bottom of page 30. 31 gets into the different leadership styles. Be sure and read that. When I read this, I can think right off the top of my head different managers that would fit in each category of this, the whether it's intimidating, authoritarian, humanistic leadership, democratic, catalytic, mentoring, etc. It flows over to page 32, but review those, get familiar with them, and again, decide which style works best for you as an employee and what you would actually execute as a manager in a healthcare setting. Page 33 talks about effective staff meetings. Having an agenda is a key part of a staff meeting. Composing the staff meeting minutes afterwards. You always want to compose um, staff meeting minutes, take notes on what was said for recall or for someone who wasn't there, who couldn't attend. Oftentimes, many staff meetings right now are happening via Zoom, via Microsoft Teams. Those type of online platforms can actually record the meeting itself, so no meeting minutes need to be taken, but you do want to have an archive of that information to review if somebody needs to see it again, hear it again, or if somebody missed the meeting. Page 34, the medical office manager's role with supplies. That is an important thing. Hospitals, healthcare settings, doctors' offices, outpatient clinics, they don't run without supplies, and it is ultimately the manager's responsibility. It is not the physician's responsibility or your lead nurse or whomever else is in the office. It's truly the manager's responsibility to take care of that stuff. Now that might be something that can be delegated, but it's still, even if a manager delegates it, that manager must follow up to ensure that is happening appropriately and supplies are getting ordered. Negotiating service contracts, that's something else that a manager does for healthcare settings. Page 36 goes into employee theft. That's something you always have to be aware of, and one of the better ways to manage that or prevent it from happening is not put a role on just one person or maybe not even one team, but have different people reconcile or back up and check and just, have a good checks and balances system to prevent the employee theft. And of course, policies in place that are punitive if it does happen. Page 38, 39, 40, that is your chapter review, your multiple choice questions. Again, you'll see these questions on the quizzes as they are provided by the publisher. So yeah, and hope you enjoyed chapter 2. It's kind of quick, which is why you have chapter 3 coming right behind it. Please let me know if you have any questions.